Hi, I'm Andy Northern Diver and welcome to my YouTube channel where in this episode we're going to be reviewing the Orcatorch D511. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button below, and if you want to get a notification every time we post a new video, just click the bell icon just next to it and that'll let you know every time we post any new content. So a couple of weeks ago, Orcatorch reached out to me and said, Andy, would you consider doing a review for our latest torch? So they sent me out the box, and this came from CREE.com, which are the UK distributors for Orcatorch. So if you're overseas, I'd consider going to Orcatorch.com and have a look at store location finder or something like that. That can be found at Orcatorch.com, which is on the box, and I'm sure you can find a local distributor or shop that sells these products in whatever location you're from. So it comes like most of the high-end products nowadays with its nice sort of hard case. It stands out like a sore thumb, so when it stands on end you've got this nice orange band which is stereotypical for Orcatorch, so you know if you're trying to grab it off a shelf of several boxes like I've got stashed down there, you know that this one is going to be the Orcatorch. It says so on the front as well, so in case you forgot what brand it is, it's Orcatorch in it, and it's Orcatorch.com. So in the box, not only do you get the torch, but you get an awesome charger. You've got two LEDs that flash from red, amber to green to let you know how charged it is. So if it's dead, it's going to be red in it, and if it's fully charged, you'd imagine it's going to be on green. You can charge it in two different fashions, so either off the mains, and it comes with a 240 volt plug and lead for that. That goes in the sort of figure 8 standard fitting on the top. But if you're away for the weekend in like your caravan or your car or your van or whatever, and you've no other means of charging it, it comes with a 12 volt plug and lead. So that goes in that side, that'll just go in like your 12 volt or cigarette lighter socket in your car or your van. Also comes with 3 replacement O-rings to go inside the torch head and body, which are located around that area. I'll show you them in depth in a minute, but they're already there. I'd suggest you change them as soon as you notice a problem with any one of those. Pull them off, you know, carefully, put the new one back on. Also comes with a bit of literature in there, so you've got the user manual, lets you know all the ins and outs of what to do's and don'ts for that particular model. Comes with a sort of catalogue of all the different torches and lights that they do, and bits and pieces that you might want to either tell your mates about or invest in at a later stage in your diving life. Comes with a user manual for the battery charger, because you know not everyone knows everything, so if they give you that you can't really mess it up. So it then comes with a warranty card. Get that filled in, because if there's something wrong with that and you need to get it fixed, the warranty card might save your life. Model number, well, that's on the front, so it's a D511. Date of purchase, the day you bought it. Serial number, that's located on the top of the head. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 numbers, so write that in the serial number part. And it's a store stamp, but if you've not bought it from a store, they can't stamp it for you. But what you could do is write on Diving Direct or wherever you've bought it from, and then keep that with your receipt, and then you know whatever might go wrong with it, you can get it fixed. So the torch itself then, it's an aircraft aluminium body and head with a double coated lens that's protected down to 150 meters, which for us as a recreational diver is miles deeper than we're ever going to go, so perfect. Inside that houses 3 CREE LEDs that'll burn to 2200 lumens with the batteries it's supplied with, which are the 26650 batteries. You'll get 3 hours 10 minutes of that. It's coated with this diamond finish, or diamond hard finish, that's seawater corrosive resistant, so you can drop it from 1.5 meters. It's not going to get scratched or broken. When you take it in the sea, it's not going to start falling to bits because it's protected. So it's a cracking torch. So if we go and have a look now, what we're going to do is look at the beam spread, which is they say is 8 degrees. So if you can see now, the picture I'm just showing you, the spread on it, it's got a sort of spotlight that comes out the main part of the beam to the front, and then it's got like a floodlight that goes out left and right with a beam spread of 8 degrees. So for me, I'd use that as a sort of primary backup for the main torch that I have, which is generally on an umbilical. So I've got a canister battery on one of my hips, just fastened to my kit, and then it comes across and I wear the torch head on a Goodman handle. But I always need a strong backup just in case that goes and I'm using it for a particular task, or I need it for a length of time. This would be an ideal backup. So if you look on the top of the bottom of the torch body, you've got a loop there, so that can be for a lanyard, or you can put a sort of carabiner or a bolt snap on there to clip it on your kit. You've got the normal orange rubberized grip part of the body, so it stands out, so everyone knows you've got an Orca torch, because that's what you want them to know, innit? You've got the best torch on the market. It's got a bit that you can really easily grab hold of to help you turn it by just a quarter of a turn on and off to get it open. And then you've got the lens itself. Looking in there, like I said, there's 3 CREE LEDs. They get very hot if you're using it, say, for walking the dog, which it's not meant for. It's an underwater torch. So if you're, for whatever reason, you've got the torch on out of the water, it might have just come on in your gear bag, or for whatever reason you've knocked it and not realised. The electronics are so clever that it knows that it's getting too hot, so it has like an override, so it turns it off, so it doesn't knacker up the torch. Within the electronics, there's also a cross polarity sensor, so if you get the batteries the wrong way around, what it's not going to do is come on and wreck it, the electronics. It'll just not work. So you can illuminate the underwater world with a narrow spot beam at a depth as great as 150 meters using the Orcatorch D511 2200 Lumens dive torch. Power provided by the 26650 batteries. It's also compatible with 3 C-cell batteries. The mechanical rotary head switch offers a high reliability underwater when compared to a mechanical or magnetic switch. The light features a narrow concentrated 8-degree spot beam, making it a great tool for focusing, exploring tight spaces and examining sea life up close. So for me, it's a cracking torch. You get 150 meters, you get 3 hours burn time, it's bright as you'd like, and you know, for £200, what more could you want? So if you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you've got any questions or comments, leave them in the boxes below. I always get back to you. And if you do like it, let your friends know it's worth a buy. So orcatorch.com or cnc.com. Thanks for watching. See you later.